When trying to implement a diversity and inclusion program at the workplace, there are so many things that go wrong. There are so many things. I can't even count them all. It's almost, let me count the ways. But I can stop and say, let me just talk briefly about what, in my opinion, and it's just my opinion, what are the top four? One, oh, this is a Black thing. Second, I don't know enough. I don't know enough about this. Now, you're the CEO, and of course you know everything as well you should. But to stop and say, well, I don't know enough, that's the second. The third, this is just going to be way too hard. We don't have the money, we don't have the resources for this. This is just too hard. And fourth, why are we going to do this? There's no complaints. We don't have a problem. So those are the top four. And if you give me a second, I'll briefly, very briefly run through my comments on those top four. Okay, hang with me here. It's a Black thing. Oh my God, no. If you think diversity is a Black thing, you need to give me a call. Call somebody. You need help. You need help. Diversity, oh my God, it's diversity of color. It's diversity of thought. It's diversity of gender. It's diversity across a spectrum, age. It's diversity, mental challenges. We have folks who are working, who are probably in your workforce, who are on the autism spectrum. Diversity is far more than, well, that's a Black thing. That's nonsensical thinking. So let's get over that one. The second thing is, I don't know enough. Of course you do. But what if you did know enough? Think about that. Of course you do. Don't sell yourself cheap. Are you going to make mistakes? Of course you are. Don't sweat the mistakes. If you're not making a mistake, you're not doing crap. So the reality is, you do know enough. It's give it a shot, move forward. And believe me, trust me, you will make mistakes. So get over that. This is going to be hard. No. It's going to be uncomfortable, but it won't be hard. This I can promise you. Uncomfortable and hard, two different things. Well, we don't have any complaints. Well, you probably do, you just don't know it. If you look at your employee engagements, and God knows there's so many employee engagement forums and assessments out there, you know, that's another thing. I mean, how many assessments are there? How many companies are there? I mean, there's an assessment for whatever it is you want. And that's the reality here, is you have to understand that an assessment is going to tell you pretty much what you want to know. I had a company that I worked with not too long ago, well, maybe a few years ago at this point. They said, well, John, we don't have any problems here. We have exactly the state. I mean, the state is 13% minority. We have 13% minority here. We have this, we have that. We don't have any issues. And our employee engagement is right at 83%. I mean, we're doing great. Outstanding. So why are you calling me? And they had their lawyer on the phone, by the way, which was very interesting. So why are you calling me? Well, I stopped and asked this question. So how many diverse people do you have at your top two levels of management? Note the pause. Okay. And you said your employee engagement is great. Employee engagement is great. And it was 83%. Okay. So those who are not happy, did you look at these 17% that weren't happy? Did you look closely at those employee assessments, their engagements? Did you look at those? When you do look at those, which, oh, by the way, seems to coincide with, I think I gave you the number 13%, it was 17%. If you look at the number of employees who were in a diverse category and you look at their employee engagements, if you just broke them out and you looked at them, you'd stop and go, oh, there are some issues here we need to look at. So if you don't have a complaint, look closely at whatever employee engagement assessment you use, look at it closely, and be fair. Look at it completely. And hopefully you won't be surprised by what you find. All right, folks, that's it for the day. Talk to you later.